Hello guys, welcome back to episode of Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Last episode, Alarak became the High Lord of the Tal'Darim. Now we will advance forward. Now we can either head the Revanskar or Indion, but we're going to have the Revanskar. Alright, and we get the carrier in this mission.
My Dark Templar have tracked Mobius core to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault. Hierarch, Mobius Core's vessels are not moving into attack position. Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured.
This cutscene actually lets you know the true scale of the Spear of Adun.
Toward the bridge.
Look at the battlecruisers flying near the engines, and you'll just see how big this ship actually is.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Core will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Philsmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
A neck crack in there.
Our best warriors here. I know you.
There we go, much better.
But with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
Alright, so Revanskar, you get to use the carrier, and that's the only unit you need in this mission.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. But there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Alright, so if you decided not to go with orbital simulators in this, in the StarCraft Legacy 2, if you decide not to go with orbital simulators in Legacy of the Void, you definitely should have them for this mission.
It cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow spreads.
Oh, I never said a rally point, did I? Alright, so now through this whole platform, there is not many mineral fields. And these mineral fields themselves do not have many minerals or resources on them. So you want to really look around for these pickup drops on the ground. So that way you can pick them up instead of having to rely on mining. And I may build a couple more Corsairs. Why are you going so slow? Yeah, why do you have a speed penalty for some reason? Yeah, so this mission you basically just mass carriers. Yeah, what is wrong with you, Mr. Corsair? Yep, as you can see, the Vespine geysers are already out, and everything else is going to follow pretty shortly.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
It's possible that's a glitch from the transition to the cutscene, because that is exactly how fast the carriers move.
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Just like apparently everything else in the Koprulu sector runs on solarite. You know, at the beginning, Artanis and Karax talk about how, no, the Firstborn haven't used solarite in a millennia, the ship's ancient. And yet it apparently seems that everything in the Koprulu sector, even some of their own stuff, ran on solarite.
I am detecting several banshees.
I mean, just jeez. So you will periodically get attacks on the platform. Don't be afraid. Most of the time they're not that hard. Just make sure you're around. And Mass Recall is actually a very good ability to have for this one, so that you can instantly recall your carrier fleet. I'm gonna wait for this other carrier to pop. And then we will go attack the first hybrid stasis chamber. Alright, carrier has arrived, so let's move forward. And luckily, due to the reconstruction beam, our units will actually automatically be healed. And I wonder if it applies to interceptors too, although it wouldn't be useful since you can only heal 3 targets at once. Definitely for carriers it's useful. And also flying through the space you will find much of these mineral pallets. And you're also going to have very liberal use of the Spear of Idun's Solar Lance. Oh no, I didn't want to lose one. We're not quite at the point where it's just massive carrier death fleet everywhere.
Some experiments should never be done.
You know what? I can do that, and then I can warp in a sentinel. Now we'll go send the sentinel to go pick all of this up. Alright, Mr. Sentinel, go get yourself killed for me. so I don't feel bad. Alright, now let's head a little bit farther north. You want to make sure that before you ever move the platform, that you go clear things out preemptively. No, 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 pull back, pull back, pull back. Alright, there we go, good. Is it clear? Make sure that your carriers, that you try and focus fire as much as you can. That way you deal as much damage as possible with your carriers. All my probes are rally. Let's move up. Alright, probes go back to mining. And probe number 3 on my hotkey, you go and pick all of this up. So that way we can afford another round of carriers. I'm also going to want to get that. Because the weapons damage definitely is a lot helpful for the carriers because it increases each interceptor shots by 1. However, there are 8 interceptors and there's 2 attacks. So you really do increase the damage amount very, very high. I think I like that strategy of the Sentinel. Spawn him in and then like scuttle him about right after. Awakens. Alright, so we'll send you around. It's not, I don't like it when they murder my probes. I hope there's not a battlecruiser, because wraiths move pretty quickly. Oh no, there's one more. Don't get too excited there. Alright, sorry Sentinel. It's time for you to die. And they still have the Zealot Death Scream. Why don't you go ahead and build us some simulators? Alright, next weapons upgrade is done. I think I really need to replace the lights in my room. There's like 4 of them in here that are different. And one of them keeps blinking. Oh no, one of them actually just flat out went out and I didn't notice. Alright, so let's attack right here. Yeah, that's one down. Yeah, now we're kind of reaching the critical mass of carriers here where we're just able to destroy everything we touch. I'm actually not going to call down one there because there is a mineral field right there.
That went better than I'd hoped.
Alright, pull you back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Now the AI actually is good enough to where they'll stop trying to shoot your units, your interceptors, if the carriers get too close. Actually, no, I have to do my shots right here, because otherwise I won't kill the battlecruiser. There we go. Might as well call down the pylon now. There's some mineral fields out there. Oh well. Now you can go up, but you're better off going around because you will tag that mineral field. Yep, and they're starting to run out. Do you have any executors in there? Lots of masters, no executors. Executors, as I guess the Protoss say. Yep, there's some mineral fields out there. So we'll grab those and we'll queue up another carrier. And up here is going to be the first of the power cores. No, 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 pull back, pull back, pull back. There you go, focus fire on that, and there we go. Really, all of the possible threats to the carriers are gone. I mean, just focus on the power core. You don't even need to fight off the rest of them.
Dropping to 66%. Excellent work, Phase Smith. Press on.
You are going to want to... Actually, most of the times I don't even need to move all the way over. You probably are going to want to eliminate this little platform worth of troops here, just so they don't end up invading your base when you move up. And solar lance. And all cleared out. And I think that's good. Alright, let's collect all of our probes. Move the platform left. And we will move it up. Alright, probes, back to work. We'll tag the Vespine, and I will send my little probe around to go collect all the resources. Don't know why that's in an attack queue. But sure. I'll probably hockey this. That'll probably be a lot better than having to go back to my base every time. So ideally what you do is you go here, move over, move up, left, up, right. Then you would kind of stick here for a while as you do your things. However, now we're kind of getting into the critical mass of carriers where, as I said before, we just annihilate everything. The thing is with carriers, and definitely in multiplayer, is the fact that if you only have a couple, they don't really do anything. But if you have a lot, they're unstoppable. There is no in-between, it really seems like. In Brood War, it was always fun to max out the map with carriers, and they would actually be fairly efficient, especially if you could leash them well. Which, if you don't know, remember what leashing was in Brood War. Basically, the carrier's interceptor launch was shorter than the range the interceptors could stay out. So what you would do is you would send them out, and then you'd pull the carriers. Aww, I was doing so well. Oh, did I lose 2 of them? I could have sworn I had 15 carriers. Man, I'm upset. I think I lost 2 carriers too. Oh yeah, we have so many carriers and my interceptors just one-shot everything pretty much. That's not a carrier.
It is nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed.
Where's the one that's almost dead? Oh, there, it's getting its health back. Yeah, please kill this. I don't think I'm gonna have to move again. Yeah, just keep moving. Eventually they'll stop following you. So yeah, we have our full carrier fleet and then a destroyer. Stupid Vikings. Don't you know you can never beat me? Especially now I have this friggin' massive carriers. Alright, let's get... We can actually just make our final push now. We still have the Solar Lance available. Yeah, let's just go. That'll definitely give us some time for all of our shields to recharge. Alright, so let's go.
Mobius Corps' battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Doom.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred.
Alrighty, so let's clear out these battle cruisers. We just gotta destroy the solar core, and we win! We win! Yay!
The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Doom secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the solar core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Alright, awesome. And we win.
Such hubris, to think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you. We once thought the same of the Tal'Darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves. And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together. Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Corps. There may have been a different way. Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
Alright, army upgrades available.
Capital ships have docked within the Spear of Doom. They await your preference.
Yes! Alright. We now have access to arbiters, which is why I will now use. Because arbiters are fantastic. Alright, next we'll now we can either take the carrier, which has 2 repair drones actually automatically heal friendly mechanical units. Now, this is actually can repair the carrier itself. We can also use it to any other mechanical units, and it actually pairs with our repair ability on the Spear of Adun. However, I'm actually going to go with the Tempest. However, ultimately, I will go with what the Tal'Darim choice is.
Welcome, Hierarch.
Alright, I guess not.
The deeds of a Templar suit you, Karax.
For the entirety of my life, I have given myself to the art of creation. My war has been one of design, a battle against obstacles that hinder optimization. I am a faithsmith, and will always be my first calling. But as times change, those who were not born true Templar can become so through their deeds.
Then ready yourself, Templar. You will be needed.
Alright, let's go with Solar Core and then we'll end the episode. So I have access to the Purifier Beam. And I don't want to use any of this. I think I'll just augment the auxiliary systems. So let's save right now. LP Revan Scar done. And I will see you guys next episode. Peace.